Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday encouragement. I hope you're having a great week. It was great being able to enjoy a fellowship lunch Sunday, just one more step back toward being in normal life again. And I want to thank everyone who helped set up and serve and clean up. We're grateful for all your hard work, and we're looking forward to having more opportunities like this in the coming months. We're also glad to let you know that the Silver Chords Choir is resuming their practices Mondays at 11 o'clock starting August 2nd. So if you're a singer, bring your voice and make plans to be here for that starting on Monday, August 2nd. Youth activities are back for junior and senior high students. This coming Sunday, July 25th, there'll be a pool party after the worship service. Lunch is going to be provided and it's going to be a lot of fun, so make plans to be here for that. And Wednesday, July 28th, we're going to have a King's Dominion outing. The cost is $35 and the money is due for that by this Sunday, the 25th. If you have any questions, you can call the office or email Christy Martin. And looking a little farther ahead, the annual ladies retreat is back after a COVID interruption last year. It's going to be Friday and Saturday, October 15th and 16th at Blessings Lodge. The cost is $70 and there are registration forms at the information desk. I hope you'll be able to be a part of that. It's always been a great weekend our ladies have enjoyed, and the cost covers your room and board and the conference. Well, another sign of return to normal, Connect cards are back. So each Sunday, if you would fill out one of those and place them in the offering plates or leave them at your seat, it'll be a big help to us in keeping track of attendance. It would actually be easiest if you drop them in an offering plate somewhere. And in case you weren't here Sunday, I want to remind you that we've moved a couple of the offering plates now that we no longer need tables out to pass out gloves and masks. So we're putting the offering plates on tables at the entrances to the auditorium, as well as one on the communion table. And we encourage you to put your offering there as you come in so that we can make sure that it's counted promptly. And I want to say again how grateful we are for your amazing faithfulness and your giving all through the pandemic. I mean, whether we're meeting in person or not, you've been amazing, and we thank you for that. Well, in the summer, my wife and daughter have been working at a science camp for the last couple of years in the summer months, where they do fun things to help the kids learn science. They have groups such as food science, gizmos and gadgets, engineering, even pirate science, where they do fun experiments and projects while they learn scientific principles. And all of it involves interesting things while you learn. Now, I have to admit that science classes were my worst in school. I just didn't like them. We weren't doing pirate science when I was in school. And at this point in my life, I appreciate science better because I learned more about God through it. Colossians 1:7 says that Christ is before all things, and in him all things hold together. Now, I don't know about you, but I've always looked at that as kind of a metaphor, not really as something literal, until I learned about laminin watching a video by Louis Giglio. I have a desk that I work at. It's made up of wooden panels, but those wooden panels have to be held together by something, in this case, screws and glue, or they just collapse. The church building is made up of brick, but those bricks aren't just stacked on top of one another and left. There's a substance called mortar that's like glue, and it holds those bricks together. I drive a car. It's made of metal and plastic and other things, and all those different parts have to be fastened or welded together with something, or a car is just 10,000 individual parts moving in close formation. And our bodies are no different. Our bodies are made up of small building blocks called cells. But those cells have to have something to hold them together, and that's called laminin. It's like the glue that holds our cells together. But here's the cool and encouraging thing. This is what laminin looks like when you examine it under a microscope, actually an electron microscope because it's so small. It's shaped like a cross. Isn't that amazing? Now, it's been less than 100 years since we've known about laminin. It was discovered in 1929. But it's been there since man's been here. This incredibly tiny little reminder in us that Jesus is our creator and he's in us, holding us together. So when you have one of those days or even one of those weeks where it just feels like it's all coming apart, remember laminin and how Christ is in you and working even when you don't realize it, and that He's holding you and everything else together.